Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are so glad to be back here at Centerville Junior High School here in Fremont, California. My name is Miles Bacon, and I'm sitting alongside national team player and Calheat member and Carolina Blue alumnus, Anthony Scott Knox, as we are ready to bring you action tonight from the Super Globe qualifier event that features the New York City Team Handball Club versus the Calheat of San Francisco. Scott, tell us a little bit about what we're going to be looking for tonight.
I am so excited about these two teams playing tonight. They have played each other before, but they have never played each other for this caliber of it's not a championship, but it's an opportunity.
That's
an
right.
opportunity like none of them, except for these NYC guys who have actually had a chance to go to the Super Globe before. But Calheat, they have not had an opportunity to do that before. Coach Danilo has talked numerous times over the last couple of years that only I have known him about wanting to go to Super Globe with this Calheat team. They beat NYC in 2019, I believe it was, in the U.S. National Championships. And in 2018, it was NYC that beat them in those same U.S. National Championships. So tonight, a rematch of sorts, but different stakes on the line. Really excited to see how they take each other on.
That's right. And for those of you that don't know, the Super Globe Cup is a tournament of champions, as it were. The best clubs on every continent are invited for the 2022 campaign. It's going to be held in Saudi Arabia. And as Scott alluded to, New York City is, to my knowledge, the only North American team to make it to the Super Globe. They finished in 9th place back in 2019. Just for those of you that follow soccer, a lot of you are familiar with the team name Barcelona. Barcelona is not just a soccer or football entity. In fact, FC Barcelona has won the Super Globe 5 times. They lead the world in those designations. So, as Scott said, these two teams are playing for that opportunity to advance to the world stage. These two teams are almost a mirror of each other. Two programs that came up through the 2010s and really put together quite a diverse roster, not only in nationality but in talent. Some people are very technically sound. Actually, most players are very technically sound. But you have a good mix of age, youth, and explosion that will be featured on the court tonight.
You can see as the guys are walking down the line, shaking each other's hands, they know each other.
Oh, yeah. They have
a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. They've been here before. They've done this.
Yeah, don't let the congeniality early fool you, folks, because these two teams know each other. And as a coach, as an official, and as a casual observer, I've been able to see both, and they've been at it. So we're gonna take a quick little off-mic break and get into the introductions for the game and the presentations for tonight's match.
Mr. from Greenland. He is the chairman of the competition and organization committee from the NSCFC. So welcome to him. Without further ado, I invite you to join in the center for the presentation of the team. And before the presentation of the player, I would ask everybody to stand up for the national anthem. Thank you. Now for the player name. For New York City Handball Club. Number 1, Ivan Ignatovic. Number 2, Jeremy Pivet. Number 3, Oleg Zotov. Number 4, Edward Chess. Number 8, Pavel Sheka. Number 11, Topa Abubakar. Number 12, Jackson Justiniani. Number 15, Tony Chazero. Number 16, Rafael Rivero. Number 19, Vladimir Dikli. Number 22, Anwar Jonathan. Number 23, Scooby Mustafa. Number 25, Lucas Denima. Number 30, Rafael Santos. Number 50, Vlad Wancheva. Coach number 2, assistant coach Matthews. And for San Francisco Calheat, number 7, Slavia Jovanovski. Number 1, Lucas Pruda. Number 20, Donlin. Number 28, Theodoros Koskov. Number 25, Paul Ashar. Number 62, Cristobal Treviño. Number 61, Eloy Rubio. Number 54, Luca Engla. Number 27, Alexander Lowe. Number 28, Alexander Assad. Number 11, Mikio Tala. Number 19, Zoran Mira. Number 24, Maximilian Michelesa. Number 62, Zuel Akuro. Number 21, Mahiel Shepherd. Number 28, Omid Bazundani. Timo Fuchs, Cristina Arabonga. Danilo Rodriguez. Brad Bauer. And Francis Guerrero. Referee, Adrian Brian Laconte from Mexico. Let the game begin.
Let's get ready to rumble. Actually, that's probably trademark, and I would probably get sued. So let's not do that. But let us be excited, and this is going to be a great time, folks. I'm really excited for all of you, whether this is your first game, your 71st game, or your 2001st game. At least that's how I feel about my handball age. Regardless, you're going to have an absolutely outstanding time with this game. Equal sizes. You're going to see a lot of fast breaks. You should see some outstanding goalie play as well. This is just going to be a blast.
Teams breaking. New York City coming out. Calheat breaking with their signature Calheat breakdown. It is game time. Looked like a similar starting lineup for Calheat. Again, we saw them last night against the Ministros. They were able to separate themselves in the second half in a pretty closely contested first half. Only a 2-goal differential at halftime last night before they eventually went on to a 6-goal win, I believe. It's going to be different tonight against NYC. Again, they have seen each other before. Some of the most exciting games I've ever seen was between these two teams down in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Yes, sir.
Some of the best games I've ever seen. I can't wait to see how these goes. I believe one of those championships came down to penalty shots. I mean, when they play, they go down to the wire. That's so, right. Again, I can't wait to see how it goes tonight.
That's right. And, having played both of these teams, over the course of the years, they're ready for action. These guys know what they're doing, and they're ready to capitalize on any mistake. And that's kind of what you would expect at this tier, this level of competition. It's about execution and who can sustain their consistency. We're underway. Balls to the left side. Everybody gets touches. The stickum that is used, everybody needs a little bit of adjustment to it. Some people really load it up. Some people use less, but everybody gets used to their touches. Here's Shepard's up top. Over to Zeus. And back across the top we go. Around to the pivot. There's Mula. Here comes Zeus attacking.
This is for him coming from the outside left back position.
Good tackle by Vlado.
Yep, you're going to see that action where Soren, number 19, the pivot, is going to make that big loop around the opposite back. They're going to be looking for Zuwek coming off the left side. He's a center back right now.
That's right. Remember, folks, anytime a common foul happens outside of the 9-meter block, Zued with a goal there. Anytime a foul happens outside of the 9-meter block, The ball is reset on the 9-meter dotted line. It's the yellow line. It's kind of a little bit tough to see right now, but you can see it a little bit easier on the other end of the court. So Zued gets our scoring underway, and now it's 1-0 San Fran.
Right off the bat, 2 plays ran for Zued. Off the left side first, it was a foul. Ran it again, this time right down the middle, and he was able to get it off right before the contact came. Lower right side, right in.
Here's the attack from New York. Benny with the attack. Foul is called, a yellow card assessed to the right wing, number 35. Paul Asphalt, his first.
Didn't take long for that first yellow card
That's
to come
right.
out. Again, you get 2 yellows before it then turns into a 2-minute penalty for an individual. A team gets 3 before you're going to start seeing more 2-minute plays coming out. But right away, little right to left action. Ball to the pivot. First goal in for NYC. Tied up now 1-1. Zued coming down. Secondary break action. Quick shot.
Good save by Makio. Goalie ball is called.
Yvonne in the goal, been playing with NYC for over 15 years now,
That's
probably
right.
going on 20-plus years. He's been with this team. He's led them to championships all up and down the East Coast, West Coast. Again, he was part of that Super Globe team in 2019. I got to speak with him before the game. He's excited about another opportunity to possibly get to go and do that again.
And there are a number of players on the New York team that did participate, including Beanie, our center back, number 23 here. Shkumbin Mustafa, who is the architect of what the New York club is. Ball is deflected by the defense over the end line. Just like in soccer, it merits a corner. Corner throw is going to be taken by number 11, Abubakar Togba. Passes into Vlado. And back around the top we go.
Again, we talked about at game time before we got started tonight. We're going to see a big difference in size. Last night we saw Calheat a little bit bigger than the Ministros. Today they're going to be lining up a little bit more even head-to-head across the line.
Akil Shipper. Interesting flip. Vlado with the steal. New York chooses to settle. Again, this is almost like chess in these. You know, you want to value possession. You know, last night we saw a lot of, relatively sloppy play, trying to press and do too much. Here we see the opposite. We've got the possession. Let's take our time. Let's get set up and operate. 1-1 is our score. 26.5 minutes remaining until halftime.
Steps right there.
Traveling is the call.
Beanie looking for the contact. Calheat stood there with their hands up. And it goes right back the other way. Zued also thought he had contact, but again, the referees are letting him play early on.
No goal called. Would have been a travel, but for the foul that was called. So it'll play 9 meters.
Referees letting that little contact go, the little hand-to-hand right here. You saw Zued looking for the contact to the eye, and then right away they came right back down the court.
It's a good wrap. Ball on the right side of the offense. Rafael back to Beanie. Ball fake. Over to the left wing. Lots of space in there. You cannot give up that much space. Antoine Notius gets his first goal, and New York City takes a 2-1 advantage.
You see Calheat pushing the ball, but even when they push, slippery on the court. Zued lost his shoe out at left back. No stopping right here. Looking for a quick tie-up. They got it. Gives Zued a chance to get his shoe back on.
Very veteran move and a friendly move by good old Makil Sheppers in getting tied up to allow Zeus to get his shoe back on. And
felt like it was a little bit of sportsmanship right there. NYC realized what was going on. They gave him a chance to get his shoe back on. A little common foul. Let's get it reset. Again, you see Mueller coming around the pivot side, looking for that cross, and now he's got it in his hand.
Ooh, just missed the shot.
Again, more contact. A lot of contact, and the referees are letting them play.
Yes, sir. This is like playoff basketball right now.
Zued with the contact. He's able to keep his dribble. If he had to pick that up with 2 hands, he wouldn't have been able to dribble, but he kept it going.
And a goal. He's got both of them. It is 2-2. Just under 25 minutes remaining in the first half. Zued with 2 goals.
Big start right here for Zued on the left side. Again, Calheat obviously going to be looking to feature him in their offense. We still haven't seen Eloy Rubio come off the bench yet, but as soon as you start to see Zued start to look like he could take a little break, you'll see Eloy come in and keep that left side strong, working with Theo on the left wing.
You almost want to think of Eloy as kind of like Hootie Mello from what we saw last night. Coming off the bench, the sixth man, just creating, scoring, making the defense have to play. So, he was in his bag like he was looking for catch-up. Meanwhile,
secondary break, number 54, Luca
Engler with a big goal.
Shout out Luca.
Luca with the lid off. Under 24 minutes, and San Fran takes a 3-2 lead.
All right, Calheat still playing flat on their defense. Everybody staying right around that 7-8 meter line. You don't see anybody coming out too far right here until you see that attack.
It's going to be timeout and a 2-minute for grappling from behind on Soren Mueller.
They were letting the contact go until you saw that referee. He pulled on the back of his own shirt. I saw that right there too. You'll see on the previous replay now. On that secondary break, Engler right to left, able to get the ball right down in that left-hand corner of the goal. Yvonne not able to kick it out. Back on the offense for NYC now. Calheat staying strong on the defense. Again, refs letting the contact go.
They're not even looking to the right wing, which is kind of interesting. But
when you got a left wing like that,
hey, it's in there.
Look for it on the left side.
Antoine Nothius with his second goal, and it's a 3-3 game. Just over 23 minutes remaining in the first half. And here he is.
I understand working on that left side. Me and you have worked on the left side a couple of times.
That's right.
Over the years.
Here's Eloy into the game. Last night, he really paced the San Fran team with 9 goals. Luca Engler, who scored the last goal for San Fran, chipped in with 7 as well. So lots of good scoring available for the Calheat arsenal, as it were.
Yeah,
nice
they've got a nice double threat on the outside wings right here, left back and right back, with Zued at left. Eloy coming in at center back right here. We saw that attack come before when Zued went to center back. Now we see Eloy there, bobble the ball, but careful there. Shove, 2-minute penalty.
Yeah, it's one of those things, man. I can see why the referee called it, but he lost his balance, and it is what it is at this point. Adam Abdelmosen, and I just in advance, we apologize if anybody hears their name incorrectly. We did not get a pronunciation guy, but we will do what we can, and if at absolute worst, we'll use first names.
Eloy's first goal again, right down that center back position, off of the toss in after the foul. Keep an eye on that center back position. That's the second time we've seen a setup for the center back coming in off the 9-meter throw.
That's right. 4-3 is the score. San Fran Calheat with a slight lead, just under 22 minutes. Both teams playing with a man down, technically 5-on-5. Mistake by New York City. Calheat looking to capitalize. Neither team choosing to play with a pivot during this 5-on-5 situation. So it's really just about, almost like rugby, you want to attack, draw the next defender, and make a pass. Eventually somebody's going to be open.
Calheat now full. Got all 6 back on the floor. Slave coming in on right back side right here for the first time in the game.
A lot of heavy action loaded to the left side where the pivot, the left wing, and the left back have formed a triangle. Looks like the action's going to happen here. Strong shot. Hey, boy, the referee had a much better view than me, but, at absolute worst, I did appreciate seeing the dunk happen.
Well, what happened right there was when that ball is on the ground, you can't pick it up. Now, again, like Miles said, the referee felt like the ball was in contact with the ground whenever Zued picked it up, so therefore it was goalie ball. He knew it.
Right.
He knew it. He didn't even really take the shot like I think he was wanting to when he really picked it up and he heard that whistle.
And, to kind of, piggyback really quickly, Scott, the ball is bouncing in that area. It's free to play for anyone so long as the player doesn't jump in to get it. A little bit of an errant shot. And New York City comes back down on defense after the shot by Antoine Nothius, who's notched 2 already this evening. 4-3 once again is our score. Just over 20 minutes remaining in the first half. They are playing 30-minute halves, and this is where strategies come into play. You see San Francisco Calheat using a lot of substitutions right now, trying to keep people fresh. Passes to the right side, attacking to the center, skip pass all the way to the left, and up and in. Just like that.
Last night, Theo was rocking that shot from the left wing. He was able to shoot it hard. He was able to get those nice floaters over the goal. Right there, he hit him with the float right over the top.
Theo Skogsom had 4 goals for San Fran Calheat last night against the Ministros. And a lot of his, you'll look to see him do a lot of fast breaking. He's, relatively young, so he's got good legs to get up and down the court, as opposed to my 41-year-old self.
The youngest Calheat player is Theo, and you'll see him. He's taking off right now on the break. Lucas, he's got the most energy on the team. He's showing off right there.
And right on time.
And you'll see his energy. Watch him run down the court, pumping his fist bumping his teammates. He is ready to go.
Theo comes back. I mean, it's like these things speak themselves into existence sometimes. Great save, deflection. That's good team defense. A good deflection. Goalie controls the save and flips it out for a fast break. That's pretty much what handball's supposed to be.
A lot of contact again. You're not going to be able to throw that ball. You got somebody laying inside of 6 meters right there.
We can't replay the game until all of the offensive players are outside of the 9-meter zone. That is where number 19, Vlado, is standing. You can see a dotted yellow line just behind his heels, and he steps inside it. Ball's played to the right side now for New York City, back to the left. Here's Benny up top, organizing. Nice little cheeky pass.
A lot of contact.
Foul is called.
Not able to make any contact before the ball gets there, especially not preventing them from catching it. So that's what the referee deemed right there. Another common foul. Still working the left side.
Great lean and shot by number 22, Adam Abdemelson. I'm doing my best, folks. If anybody has a pronunciation guide for his last name, please send it. Else, we'll just call him Adam. No disrespect intended. Good save.
You're starting to see it pick up a little bit right here. A lot of contact on both sides. And more on this side, and now we've got a charge.
Offensive
Calheat's
foul.
going to pick it up and run quickly. Lucas again looking for Theo on the left side, but NYC learned their lesson. They were right there waiting for him this time.
That's right. You only need to get burnt once by the stove to know not to touch it.
Well, Theo's hot over there. He's cooking.
I'm telling you.
He might burn him one more time before it's over with.
Well, for all the Calheat interest there's a lot of hope that that's the case. All right, ball swinging around. There's Eloy back at the top, number 61, playing center back. Here comes a little bit of a tilted offense. Nice pass and a dish and a goal.
Again, seeing a lot of energy from the Calheat side.
Great goal.
Zued with the left to right draw and able to drop it in at circle.
Cristobal Del Rio with a goal for Calheat. The score is 7-4. Calheat has the lead, 17-16 remaining in the first half. It's a nice one-on-one move, a nice little swim move. The official felt that he had gotten bumped on his way to the goal. So a 2-minute is assessed to number 60.
Abdemelson able to get that swim move off, going right to left. And as he made that move, the referee felt like he was still holding on to him a little too long. Was that a 2-minute penalty in addition to that 7 meters? Or no, not a 7 meters, just a 2
Not a 7 meter,
right
yeah. It's kind of interesting for him to have that clear of a scoring opportunity but not get a 7 meter. It's up to the referee's decision, and they just decided to play 9, so that's what we're going to do. Free throw in from 9 meters.
NYC almost being too patient.
And there's that once again. Outlet, take your time, gather, and finish.
He is cooking. He is cooking. He's going to keep burning them like that. Now, I'll tell you again, we spoke with some of the NYC guys trying to talk about what have you been doing during COVID? How have you been keeping at home, staying in shape? Some guys are saying I did yoga. Sometimes I meditated. Other guys are like, I kept in shape my way. So we might be seeing where the real workouts are coming in right there.
That's right. Who was out running in the sand as opposed to
laying in the sand.
There you go. Less cardio versus more cardio.
Somebody was out chilling at Long Beach.
A 7-meter penalty shot is called for the defense being inside the 6-meter goal area. So a 7-meter penalty for New York City. Interesting here, looking at the attack, you notice the right wing defender, Theo, was up helping on the right back. Maybe an extra pass to the right side would have helped.
And a save for Lucas Kroger right
Big
there on
save.
that 7-meter penalty. We've got Calheat now up 8-4 halfway through this first half. Again, a lot of easy goals coming on counterattacks, on fast breaks, off of turnovers. We're seeing a really big difference between these two teams right now.
And a couple things, Scott, that I'm kind of considering. This is New York's first competition in this particular competition, whereas San Fran played last night. So a lot of that rust, a lot of those cobwebs that we spoke on last night are a little bit less prevalent at this point, and more prevalent for the New York side. Looks like they're still kind of getting some of those road legs out of them and some of the quirks and whatnot as they settle into this game. 15 minutes left in the first half. 8-4, San Fran with the lead.
Theo running around from that left wing side, crossing back. It's going to happen on the left side to see if they're able to get that attack going.
Woo.
They say that Eloy only took 2 steps before he came up. They allowed him to come down on that left leg.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a pump fake, if you will. He faked the shot and just kept falling and then fired it.
He kept falling until the goal fell.
That's right, and the referee agreed. It was cool. A little bit of a shirt grab there. Maybe that was due to the amount of stickum. Here's a replay.
See right here. You're going to see Eloy take off 1, 2, and 3, and just held it. And he just stuck it right in.
3 steps, folks, and he didn't step inside. That is a goal.
That was a great move. Way to stay aware of how many steps you had remaining right there. A lot of people would have kind of just like gotten in there and thought, this is basketball. No, this is handball. You still have that 3rd step. Come down one more time. Eloy is able to get it in. And is there a shirt grab? I think so.
2-minute penalty is called.
I think there was a shirt grab right there.
Yes, there was, for sure.
We're going to hope that we got a different jersey right here for Adam on the right back side. You see, Theo he's not letting go.
Yeah, it's torn. It is torn.
2-minute penalty awarded on the jersey rip.
That's right.
And dismantle. Ball to the right wing.
And a bucket by Abubakar Togba, his first.
Big goal. It's just getting into the game.
5-9 is our score.
All right, Calheat down a man right here. NYC already able to capitalize on their first offensive possession. Let's see if they decide to add any extra defensive pressure right here.
The referee is assessing the shirt situation for Adam.
Yeah, I was really surprised as soon as it happened they didn't ask him to come off the court because I was thinking he's going to need a jersey replacement.
Sure.
But I doubt that they're traveling with
a
second set of jerseys right here. We haven't quite made it that far right here in the USA team handball right here, but we'll get to a day.
He's switching to number 24, it would appear. Meanwhile, San Francisco continuing their attack, very fluid. And as soon as I say that, there's a stumble. Transition.
NYC a little bit hesitant on that counterattack right there. Not able to get anything.
That's right.
Foul on the right wing, and now they're bringing it around again. They're man up right here. You want to get at least 2 goals on that 2-minute penalty, and that's number 2 right there. So now they're up 2-0 right here. Now it's a 9-6 game.
9-6. We're hanging around. That was a nice shot. Against a goalie like Lucas, man, you're going to have to place your shots well. And looks like a couple of these guys from New York City are starting to figure him out just a bit.
We'll see what Calheat is able to do now. They are up 6-9 on NYC. We'll see what happens next.
Slavio.
Oh,
ooh,
nice
everybody
hit.
heard that.
How does that bicep feel right there?
Man, that arm is going to be warm tomorrow. It's going to look like somebody threw a pack of blueberries at him.
I remember hearing you say one time, it's like you hear that bologna hit the
floor.
That
bologna hit the floor, man, when you drop that lunch meat, buddy.
You heard that slap over here.
Man. Everybody got a good hear of that. Nice extra passing. Ooh.
That was great positioning by the goalie right there. There's really nowhere to go coming from that deep left wing position right there. The goalie shored up the near post, and after that, Zuad really had nowhere to go. He ended up throwing it on the outside of that post. Again, we're going to get a clip right there and a 2-minute penalty. It looks like more than likely a 7-meter. The referee will make sure that the wing is okay here.
All right, here's the action. The defender did a really good job of just holding his spot. I guess the referee, the official said that he stepped in, and now they've assigned a 2-minute, which I don't know what could have occurred to cause that 2-minute. Now, what I will say, in so much as how they evaluate penalties and whatnot, it's the position of your trunk, right? If you get to the spot, hold your line, keep your arms and legs to yourself, they usually won't call it. But I guess they felt that he extended. away from his trunk. And the goal counts by number 8.
Looks like there is a
Pavel
hole.
Swieka. Yeah, there's a hole in the net that can only be mended by you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Got to take it back to extreme. That's about 1992. That would be about 6th grade for me.
There you go.
Shouts out to Marcy Mormon. How you doing?
Calheat still down a man right here, only playing with
7-9 is the score. 11:20 remaining in the first half. A timeout is called
with 4 guys on the court.
By San Fran. Yeah, they only had 4 guys on the court. They're trying to figure out who was assessed the penalty. Chaos and chaos. They wanted to organize. New York has, kind of stepped back into where they need to be.
Saw the ball going right through that hole right there. It was a little bit deceptive at first. At first, I thought Lucas had his second save on the penalty. I was like, but no. It is 9-7 now. Calheat up with 11:19 to go in the first half. Their strategy right there. There's so many small nuances of strategy in the game. You saw Calheat bring up the ball slowly, kind of argue with each other, throw the ball left to right a little bit, and then all of a sudden 15 seconds is going by and they're like, let's call a timeout.
Right.
Now what happens in handball, unless we have our very smart and intuitive officials here on the court, they should kind of remember those 15 seconds that have gone by, and whenever it comes out next, they're going to be like, okay, now you guys have already been around here throwing the ball around. We'll see how long the referees give them if they give a passive play if Calheat doesn't come back out ready to go out of this timeout.
Scott, this is kind of one of those instances where a shot clock would be terrific, right? So a referee doesn't have to think, oh, did we, whatever. A lot of times referees don't even consider that. They just kind of get back to the game and let everything restart, whereas a shot clock would keep everything tight. Of course, that's down the line, and that is a very Americanization of a very international sport. But in my own humble opinion, 30-second shot clock would be awesome for the sport. But who am I? I just talking to a microphone off camera. Meanwhile,
one day we'll get you a camera, Miles.
I don't even need a camera. Just the disembodied voice works. That said, here we are, San Francisco Calheat on the inbound.
Right, seeing it. All right, now you're seeing extra pressure right now. Again, Calheat only has 4. That wasn't an accident now. Oh, wow. Drawn.
2 minutes on Pierre-Yves Cordet.
Luca Engler, smart right there. He saw the aggressive play at NYC, so when he took in, as soon as he felt any contact right there, you saw his shoulder just like dipped.
That's correct.
And then all of a sudden you got a 2-minute penalty, and now it is 5-on-5. They went from being 4-on-6 about 10 seconds ago, and now they're 5-on-5. It's looking good for Calheat as Zuet drops.
Zeus.
From the 8-meter line, he just explodes off of 2 feet.
Lightning.
What a turnaround right there. Again, going down 4-6, and then 5-5, and then a goal, and now it's 10-7.
Man, 6-on-4 is about the best situation you could reasonably ask for on a handball court. And New York City wasn't able to capitalize. Here's San Fran playing great defense and in transition.
Oh, a lot of steps right there. But a rejection nonetheless. Calheat trying to secure the rebound. They got it. Ooh. Nice spin.
Ooh.
Still kicked out.
Wow. Great save. That's a tough one. With the arm angle.
You're going to see he's able to get it on the rebound on the left side. He tries to put that stick and spin on it, but it is kicked out.
And that was great hustle play to just stick with the ball and even get a shot attempt off.
Oh, and another save again by Lucas Kroger right on the other side. Back-to-back saves by the goalies. The goalies getting awoken.
That's right.
Right here with 10 minutes to go in the first half. I love to see the goalies getting their teams excited. A little bit of defense.
Yeah, man. It must be 2020. The goalies are so woke right now.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I am now awake. I am awake. You're not awoke now. Come on now, Miles.
All right, the action continues. Slavio coming from the left side. Here is Zeus. And a misplay played back into the hands of New York City. New York City is going to take their time.
NYC is going to take their time. Say it one more time for the people in the back. They are going to take their time. Right. Every single time you see Calheat running. But you see Beanie as center back right now. He is happy to methodically try to work through this Calheat defense. But the problem is they're turning the ball over.
That's right.
And when they turn the ball over, Calheat is ready to run. They got Theo on the left wing right here. Let's see how Calheat plays this defense.
New York's even. They got their 6th man back on the court.
Another save for Luca.
Woke.
They know that Theo is running on the left side. Beanie able to get back in the coverage right there.
All right.
But again, their secondary break will continue. Soren with the ball.
All right, they've got advantage. They've pulled the last defender all the way to the corner. I thought that would have been a good opportunity to try to attack back across, but San Fran was totally fine with making a substitution and organizing their offense as they choose.
Now, that was some cardio. Now, NYC ran back. Not only did they run back, but they ran back, and then they ran side to side right there, staying on defense right there to keep Calheat in front of them. Now, we have 38.5 minutes left in the game. Interested to see if NYC is going to be able to keep that pace running up and down and side to side for another 38 minutes. But they've got 8 minutes until halftime. They want to close this lead right here.
That's right.
We'll see as Zued gets the ball on the left back side. Engler catches it at middle and then right to Slave.
Off to the right side. Back coming, playing more toward the center. Pivot slides down to the right. Ooh, switches hands. A penalty shot has been called, and a 2-minute has been assessed to number 30, Rafael Santos, his first 2-minute.
A lot of continuation right there. You see the first jump, and the referee gave them the opportunity to make that goal.
That's right.
And when he was not able to make the goal, he still decided that he pulled him on the shoulder as he went in for the shot. And now Eloy able to lay it down into the right upper side of the goal.
11-7 is the score. 7:50 remaining in the first half. Calheat outside of that 3-goal window. New York City trying to keep close. You know, one thing that we're going to keep watching, Scott, we talked about it last night, the body blow effect, right? When you're going up and down the court and have to get yourself in position and have to stop the ball over and over and over. It's like in boxing. You get punched in the gut, it's going to wear you out. So we'll see how this really factors into the second half, because we haven't even really seen New York City play much fast break ball at all.
And like I said,
once again, Lucas Kroger. Let's go Krogering.
Oh, my goodness, a lot of contact right there. It's got to be a 2-minute penalty. There's a lot of contact. There's a little bit of the action we were expecting to see.
That's right. It's getting tasty. Someone smelled someone else's Altoids right there.
Cinnamon.
A red card has been called on Zued.
A ton of contact right there. I mean, I really don't know what he was doing. Beanie had the ball ready to initiate the counterattack for NYC. He grabbed him from behind and pulled him down to the ground. You'll see it right here on the replay.
Here comes the highlight, folks. So the action's really going to happen on the far side of the court, right there. I mean,
from behind and
he
around
grabbed
the
him
neck.
in the face. Yeah, they're gonna call that. You know, any hands to the face, the neck area is dangerous immediately, especially from behind. So a red card was the call. Zued is disqualified from this competition, at least today's competition.
See it one more time right there. Slow motion. God, pulling him right across the neck. He got the jugular. I mean, that's dangerous. That is the number one thing you don't do in handball is pull somebody from behind. Once they get by you, you have to let them go. And the referee in that position felt like it was not only behind but so egregious that it warranted a red card right here with 7 minutes to go in the first half. That's huge. With the Calheat having a 4-goal game and now down one of their leading scorers, we'll see how they adjust on both offense and defense.
All right, so after the red card, the penalty for 2 minutes will still stand. After the 2 minutes, Calheat will have the ability to bring a player back onto the court, and they will play 6-on-6 eventually. It's not like soccer where you must play 7 or, a man down for the rest of the game.
Again,
here it comes.
Chippy.
Here it comes. They're ready. Everybody's ready now.
Now, NYC is down 7-11 right here. They have not had what we would call a great first half by their standards.
That's right.
So now you're starting to see them chip at them. They're starting to initiate some of this contact right here, and now they're starting to see how Calheat is able to respond to that.
That's right.
We'll see if they keep going right towards the chest of Calheat. You see Theo pushing the wing in the back right there as they went by.
Good deflection by Luca Engler.
Now, these NYC guys are crafty. We saw one of the Calheat guys draw one of those 2-minute penalties earlier.
Good block, good save, outlet.
They are ready now. Let's see what they got. There's an empty net right there for just a second, but Lucas able to get back in goal.
4-on-3. They've got opportunity. That's an opportunity right there kind of wasted. 4-on-3 with all that space. You got to spread yourselves out, draw a man and dish it. Eventually somebody's going to be open.
Calheat's still down a man right here.
Now they're even. 6. So New York City is up a man. Penalty shot called, but no extra.
So what the referee is saying right there is that he cut through 6 in order to cut this off. And he
did. He took one big step and then got over. So we saw it. At first, I didn't see it the way he did, but
The replay
Camera
don't lie.
doesn't lie.
It doesn't lie. He cut through 6 meters to cut him off. That's a penalty every single time. And they were able to connect right there. Number 8, Powell Swieka.
Lucas was on it. Just missed it. 8-11 is our score. 11-8. Just over 5 minutes remaining. Calheat with a 3-goal lead. You felt momentum kind of shift back and forth in this game a little bit.
Now again, Calheat is now without Zued for the rest of the game. You see Eloy taking over in that left back position right here.
And Drew Donlin of national team and beach national team fame comes in to replace effectively Zued as his pivot though.
Calheat with the turnover. NYC is going to be looking to grab this, but again, not really looking to push it right here.
Right.
Taking their time, Beanie back in, playing the offense-defense.
Right.
Essentially kind of saving his wisdom for the offensive side and letting somebody else doing some of the dirtier work on the defensive side. And it's a nice, smart play by NYC.
Yep. And the way that Calheat is really stacking defensively, they're noticing a lot more action happening on this right side. I wouldn't be surprised to see Beanie, attack to the right side, but then skip one back across to the left wing. Maybe I'm just a left wing and always will be, and we'll always look for that play. I'm biased. Anyway, the action continues from the left. Looked like it was off Beanie's foot, but
it was off a Calheat foot.
It was
right
Calheat
there.
foot. Thank you,
unintentional. So
we
no
appreciate
2 minute. No 2 minute on that.
We appreciate you, young guys.
I got you.
All right, ball moving left over to number 24 now, as opposed to 22. That is Adam.
Little wardrobe malfunction earlier, courtesy
Stalling
of
is
Theo.
on. 6 passes. Beanie.
Again, the wise quick shot right there. Passive play on, knowing they're not going to have a great opportunity. Take the first one right there. As soon as you saw Calheat with those hands down, Beanie was right over their shoulder with it.
And what's even smarter about that shot, Scott, is Beanie is really a distributor. He has not taken a single shot the whole game. Boom, what a great time to pull a shot, right? If the goalie's not expecting it, the defense isn't expecting it, you can park it right over his shoulder, and that's what it felt like Beanie did.
Theo swinging around right here. You're going to be looking for the action on the left side here.
Foul is called.
Slave looking for that ball on the left wing. Had one more pass right there. Eloy not able to get to it before the contact was made.
All right, Drew Donlin out to the 9-meter point to pass it in.
Woo. Big switch.
Nice
big
block.
Oh, Eloy.
Wow, Eloy with a big goal. Nice block.
What a shimmy. What a shimmy as he went left to right there and then able to get it in.
Yeah, that was quite the shimmy. That was the right thumbstick, kids.
Oh, my goodness.
Hit him with that 2K love.
A lot of contact, out of control. Let's see what the referee says.
He ran up like he was about that action.
All right, he was just making sure they were keeping it all low key right here.
12-9 is our
foul.
score. 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the first half. San Fran Calheat, technically the visitor here.
Oh my goodness! A hit to the face. That's going to be a 2-minute penalty. I bet the referee doesn't even know who hit him in the face.
I think
he's going to have to pick somebody.
I honestly don't think he's going to call 2 minutes because he doesn't know who it was. Let's take a look. Maybe on Drew. Maybe a forearm. I didn't really see anything that looked egregious.
Okay, and the referee feels like there's nothing egregious. No 2-minute penalty awarded.
Again, I don't think the referee really knew who he was going to call it on anyway.
I was waiting. He ran over there again
he
like
ran
he was ready
too.
for something.
Somebody in trouble, I'm telling.
He's like, actually, it's all okay. It's okay.
Calheat tightening up on the right side defensively. New York cycling their action around.
Contact made right there. Stall
Passive
on
play
right now.
is called, so they have 6 passes, 6 completed passes. There's 1 before they have to take a shot in 2 and 3.
And that's it.
Right in the face.
Right in the face.
And
they're going to check on
that
Lucas.
is a goal
He's
ball.
fine. He's got both
They're calling
fists up.
goalie ball there.
Apology made. Play continues.
Very, very good sportsmanship by Vlado. He didn't mean it, obviously, but Lucas.
Now
Lucas
I have hit a number of goalies in the face before, and I'll tell you, I promise I was trying to hit it in the net. I mean, I wasn't trying to. I don't get points for that.
Right.
So we're going to assume it was on accident, handshaking, and we can keep playing right here.
Yeah.
We don't mean that. We want the points. What a shot.
That
What a
HOV
shot in the
lane
upper left.
opened up on that right side.
Lucas
folks.
Engler in the upper left right there from the right back position.
All right.
My goodness, a lot of fire on that shot. He's grabbing those jerseys again.
Yes, sir. Luka
Again,
Engler
he's
with the
asking
last
for
goal.
it too.
37 and ticking. Down to 30 seconds remaining, folks.
Adam now wearing that number 24. He's holding this. He's like, we don't have any more extra jerseys on the
Right.
sideline. How many times are you going to let him hold on to my jersey? You see Eloy inside of 6 right there, and there's a penalty. He is inside of 6.
Inside, yeah, that's going to be the call all day. The clock looks like it's probably going to run out unless the officials decide to stop it. So this should lead us to halftime.
Again, you'll see Eloy. He's able to make that contact in the beginning, but then he just takes 2 big steps in, and he is way inside of 6. He's going to get a penalty, and that is going to end the first half. Normally you see them stop the clock right there until the shot's taken and then let those extra couple of seconds trickle off. But in that situation, they let the first half end on that penalty shot converted by NYC. 3-goal game. It is still within reach, but again, we're going to see how if NYC is able to withstand those body blows, those sprints, those attacks that Calheat has been putting on them all first half. Long way to go here.
Great game, great action alongside Anthony Scott Knox on Miles Bacon. We'll be back with you in a bit. We're going to take about a 14 and change intermission and bring you back to the IHF Super Globe qualifier here in the Bay.
Off the left side. He's a center back right now.
That's right. Remember, folks, anytime a common foul happens outside of the 9-meter block,
For an individual, a team gets 3 before you're going to start seeing more 2-minute plays coming out. But right away,
ball on the right side of the offense. Rafael back to Beanie. Ball fake over to the left wing. Lots of space in there. You can't.
Zuet with the contact. He's able to keep his dribble. If he had to pick that up with 2 hands, he wouldn't have been able to dribble, but he kept it going.
And a goal, scoring, making the defense have to play. So, he was in his bag like he was looking for catch-up. Meanwhile,
Calheat stands strong on the defense. Again, refs letting the contact go.
they're not even looking to the right wing, which is kind of interesting. But we did not get a pronunciation guy, but we will do what we can. And if at absolute worst, we'll use first names.
Eloy's first.
Passes to the right side, attacking to the center, skip pass all the way to the left, and up and in.
He's got the most energy on the team. He's showing off right there.
And right on time.
And you'll see his energy. Watch him run down the court, pumping his fist from catching it. So that's what the referee deemed right there. Another common foul. Still working the left side.
Great lean and shot.
From catching it. So that's what the referee deemed right there. Another common foul. Still working the left side.
Great lean and shot. The top number 61 playing center back. Here comes a little bit of a tilted offense. Nice pass and a dish and a goal on the right back. Maybe an extra pass to the right side would have helped.
And a save for Lucas
on the right back. Maybe an extra pass to the right side would have helped.
And a save for Lucas awarded on the jersey rip.
That's right.
And dismantle. Ball to the right wing.
And a bucket.
Around again, they're man up right here. You want to get at least 2 goals on that 2-minute penalty, and that's number 2 right there. So now they're around again. They're man up right here. You want to get at least 2 goals on that 2-minute penalty, and that's number 2 right there. So now they're 5-on-5. They went from being 4-on-6 about 10 seconds ago, and now they're 5-on-5. It's looking good for Calheat as Zuet drops.
Zeus.
But a rejection nonetheless. Calheat trying to secure the rebound. They got it.
Ooh.
Nice spin.
Ooh.
Still kicked out. It is kicked out.
And that was great hustle play to just stick with the ball and even get a shot attempt off.
Oh, and another save again by
save.
Lucas. But to make the goal, he still decided that he pulled him on the shoulder as he went in for the shot. And now Eloy able.
But
the replay
camera doesn't lie.
It doesn't lie. He cut through 6 meters to cut him off. That's a penalty every single time. And they were able to malfunction earlier, courtesy
Stalling
of Theo.
is on. 6 passes. Beanie.
Again.
All right, Drew Donlin out to the 9-meter point to pass it in.
Woo. Big switch.
Nice
Big
block.
on Eloy. That we want the points. What a shot.
That
What a
HOV
shot.
lane.
Again, you'll see Eloy. He's able to make that contact in the beginning, but then he just takes 2 big steps in, and he is way inside of 6. He's going to get a penalty. coming back live here in Fremont. Got the country tunes. I thought I was in North Carolina for a second.
Oh, yes. We both emanate from the Carolinas. Scott is from the great Nap town, Kannapolis.
The K-Town.
I'm only a surrogate Carolinian in those terms.
A lot of people wouldn't know that Miles is from Ohio. Springfield.
Yes, sir.
Springfield, Ohio, home
John
of
Legend.
John Legend. I knew that's the key. You always go to John Legend. I feel you. I would, too. If we had John Legend, I'd go for that, too.
John Legend and Braxton Miller from the Buckeyes, OHIO. All right, going into the second half, 30 minutes on the clock. San Fran Calheat up 13-10. Some leading scorers from both sides. For Calheat, Eloy Rubio with 4 goals. Theo skulks home with 3, as was Zued Akuro, who was disqualified from the game with the tackle from behind. For New York City, Pavel Swieka, the penalty shooting specialist, has 4. Antoine Notius with 2, and 3 players each with 1. As Beanie and the Jets from New York continue their movement.
Calheat strong on the defensive line right there, able to shut down that attack there by NYC.
That's right.
A lot of steps right there. He was able to stay in front. Even though he was able to rip away, he was out of step, so common foul, reset.
Yep, and that's one of the advantages of playing the 6-flat defense. You're really able to help each other a lot more. So some of those calls that could become 2-minute become a lot easier when you've got help. Great slip into Vlado, who is also an Ohioan, resident of Euclid, Ohio. Good save. Dr. Drew Donlin steps up, steps in. And now it's 14-11.
Nice goal right there for the big man out of Air Force.
There you go, Falcon. That was a great Falcon shot.
14-11 now, Calheat up. NYC looking for a lot of action with the circle right there to start off the second half. Again, going left to right. No big jump shooters right now on the outside for NYC. A lot of people more able to take set shots, and they're trying to get that quick left to right action and be able to break it in. And Drew was waiting for it right there again. No big threat.
Big
able
steal,
to pick
big
off
shot.
that pass and bring it right down.
Big
Drew with
steal.
back-to-back goals right now for Calheat.
Yeah, man. Drew is internationally known, plays in Spain professionally.
Great defense right there. Practically caught him in midair. He didn't catch him. He let him drop. He stopped him and dropped him.
That's right. Shouts out. Rest in peace, DMX.
Oh, that was tough.
Hey, that's real stuff, though, man. Stop, drop, let them open up. Man, come on, man. That's take me back to the late 90s with mine. 15-11 with our stoppage of time right now. They're trying to get some of the stickum off of the floor.
I'm going to see right here, Drew, again, able to get that, able to keep his dribble right there. What's important right there, and able to advance that ball because he created the deflection. He's got to keep bouncing it. If he had picked it up, he would have had 3 steps left, but he was able to keep the bounce going, take a nice clean shot on that fast break.
It's not like basketball where you can punch it away, gather it, and then dribble again. No, you've got to continuously dribble, else it would be a dribbling violation, sometimes called double dribble. A little bit sloppy from New York City right now.
Calheat not able to keep the break going, but they're on the secondary right here.
Right wing.
Again, not a strong pass right there.
That's a
and
charge.
now a charge. Great
when
defense
you show your
right
back,
there.
When you show your back, the defender's going to look to take that off his chest. Referee's going to call that a charge 95.7% of the time. Great swim move.
He's going to that swim move over and over again, and Calheat's just waiting for him to come back to the right there.
15-11, 27-20 left in the game.
Great defense, 4-goal game. It's been about like that for about the last 15 minutes of play. Just about 4 goals.
There's a goal scored once again by number 4, Antoine Notius. He's really found his shot there on that left wing.
Now a 3-goal game. You'll see Calheat push on their secondary break.
Great pass.
I won't even call that a secondary break. NYC never stopped the primary break.
Drew Donlin with his 3rd and the last 3 for the San Francisco Calheat.
Slow-moving fast break right there for Calheat, but again, NYC just slow getting back on defense. Not everybody accounted for every man. Able to get an easy shot right there on inside of 6. A lot of contact, a lot of jersey grabbing again. Referee stepping in to let them know, I see what's happening. And again, NYC, no big jump shooters. They keep trying to break through that wall, but there is no break in the wall right now.
That's right. And there's nothing that is really, that New York is able to do to even create that kind of space to get through. Calheat is just all over it. Well, I guess the referee is called inside, playing defense inside the 6 meter. We'll check it on the replay. There's the attack. Yep, 1 foot in and making contact. You can have a foot in, but you can't make contact.
As long as you are not impeding the progress of the shooter right there, it would be fine. But progress certainly impeded as he got clipped while Theo had 1 foot inside of 6 meters.
And there's a goal by Abubakar Togbak, his second. And the score is 16-13. Literally, Drew Donlin is the difference in this contest. All right, moving around the top. Here's Eloy. Back to Slavio on the left side. Back to Eloy. Luka Engler. Going around. There's Paul. Asfalt. Slave. A little bit behind Eloy. A little bit sloppy, looking for a passive call from the officials.
Eloy's going to be able to get in. And again,
Penalty.
defense inside of 6 meters right there. Another penalty shot awarded by the official.
That's right.
Stand number 4 right there. We're standing inside of 6 meters. Is that?
It's pretty blatant. We'll see it here on the replay. Nice attack.
Well inside.
Way inside.
Not only did he have 1 foot inside, he then jumped backwards
further
to
in.
stay
Right,
in front of him. That's going to be a penalty for Eloy. Yvonne low, looking for the shot. Woo. Crosses him up, sends him into that split. Yvonne's been doing those splits since 2005. He's still doing his yoga in his off time.
Yeah, man, he's all over the chondroitin or whatever it is. He's keeping his joints greased. That guy is nimble as all.
He used to stretch with his foot on top of the crossbar. He just put his heel up there. His bottom leg was nice and straight, foot on top of that 2 meter high crossbar. That goal 2 meters high by 3 meters wide. He stick his foot 7 feet in the air, just stretch it out. He got Theo on the fast break.
And there it is.
Right over the top of Yvonne. Not able to get his hands up high or his feet high enough for that. 5-goal game now with 24 minutes to go. Again,
24 minutes approaching for the remainder of the game.
Beanie pleading with his team to pick it up right here. We're down by 5. We're running out of time. You hear the Calheat organizing crew starting to get a little bit louder in the gym right here. They want to see some defense. Drew Donlin with it. Nice stop. Helps the man up. It's going to be an easy reset. Again, Calheat's getting excited. So the way this tournament works is three teams, round robin. Everybody plays everybody once. If Calheat wins this game tonight, then they've qualified for the Super Globe. They know what's at stake. NYC is trying to get their first win of Super Globe, and the Ministros at home are rooting for NYC. Because what's got to happen is NYC's got to win this game, and Ministros have to win tomorrow night against NYC in order to create a 1-1-1-1-1 score for everybody. We'll see how the tournament organizers handle that tie break. But right now, Calheat's trying to take it over as a 2-0 victor this tournament.
Great save on the other end by Lucas Kroger. He's really stepped up, helped out this Calheat cause, giving them a 5-goal advantage. Movement pushing to the left side. Everybody reorganizes.
They'll be looking to swing it back right here.
Luka Engler over to Slava. Just a little bit high. And
sloppy
over the
play
inline.
again with Calheat.
Goalie ball.
Talked with some of their players at halftime who said that in order for them to maintain this lead, it was going to be important not to turn the ball over. Now, if they turn the ball over but are able to get back and play on defense, no harm, no foul. But here's where you have to have the defense right here. Again, Drew Donlin strong right there at that 3 defender.
That's right.
Got 3 defenders on either side of the halfway point of those 6 players, and those 2 middle guys of those defense. Those are typically your strongest guys. That's why you see Drew Donlin right there for Calheat looking to make contact again. And there you see that left side 3 defender.
Good contact once again. Good form defensively, keeping good position, not allowing the offensive attacker to, slide to the right or left. And ideally, you want to knock that ball away so that they can't create another advantage pass. Big save once again by Mr. Krieger. Lucas Kroger with another big save. Eloy in his bag. Good
So is
save.
Yvonne. Yvonne twice in his bag. Going to be off the goalie, off the sideline, and now a corner for Calheat. Theo throwing it in off the side. Again, very tall and explosive jump shot right there for Elo on the right back side. And normally he'd be able to hit that, but Yvonne able to shore up the lower right-hand side of the goal right there and block it away.
Yep. Action moving from the left.
A lot of contact.
A little bit high, a little bit outside.
English saying there was contact on that shot. As in contact with the ball, he thought it should have been a Calheat corner. Right now, NYC running back. Drew Donlin trying to take another charge. He's on the ground and back up.
I'm unsure about the footwork there.
Pace is starting to pick up right here, but
That's
NYC's got to do that because they are down by 5 goals
That's right.
20 minutes ago. They are going to quickly run out of time if they don't start putting the ball in the back of the net.
And they're going to have to take advantage of break opportunities. We haven't seen New York City break but so much. Calheat has really done a lot.
Now, right there, that is a 2-minute penalty. That is just unsafe.
Yeah, you know, when you're playing defense, you got to control the guy. You can't just shove him in his chest. You got to control.
See right here, going left to right.
Was the attack? Yep.
Oh.
He played the ball, but you've got to control the man. It's just that simple in this sport.
And the official is signaling that he extended his arms on the contact. And when Shepner extended his arms and then you see the offensive player go backwards like head first, that's when you start to worry about the safety of the offensive player. And then you're going to get the 2-minute penalty awarded. Luckily, he's back up on his feet. He looks like he's going to be okay. Breaking it down on the bench, taking it down on the bench right now.
So Makil Shepers gets his first 2 minutes of the contest at 20-40, 18-13. Now is the opportunity that New York was really probably looking to have coming out of the half, where they can, you know, if they can be efficient with this man-up situation.
Again, what do we want? A 2 to 3 goal 2-minute penalty right here.
That's right.
And Lucas says 0 for right now.
Right.
Kicked it off the sideline, so it'll go right back to NYC.
Have none and you'll like it. Shouts out to some of my favorite goalies out there.
Way to use that 3-on-2 offense right there. They set up that defender on the inside of the second to last man. And then you saw that left back offense player going right through there, creating that 3-on-2 offense right there. Nice play by NYC.
That's right. The goal scored by number 24, Adam Abdelmoussan. Actually got a pronunciation guide from him directly at halftime. No foul called. Referee says play on. Ball lifted. Ooh.
Oh, nice try by
Hell
Theo.
of a try.
Save
Big
made by
save.
Lucas.
Big
And
save.
it is goalie ball. Lucas hurting on the ground right here. Looked like he banged his knee as he made that a tremendous save. See if we can't get another shot of that.
That was a great look.
You see Theo swooping in right there, doing everything.
Just missed it.
But Lucas kick save.
Huge save.
Nice defense right there by Lucas Kroger on the fast break stop.
An awkward man tangle there at the end of that play, but looks like everybody's good for the duration at least.
Nothing. What's ever gone wrong with an entanglement before? Nothing. Entanglements happen.
We would probably have to be a little bit richer to understand. No foul called.
And a fast break.
Once again, Antoine.
One on the goalie. And
again,
another one for Lucas, another save. That's 2 back-to-back.
Scott, that's really the difference right now. I mean, you think about it. Those 2 goals make it a 2-goal game. New York City would still have a man up. And that's where a goalkeeper like Lucas Kruger has done such a great job keeping everybody, from San Fran, confident in what they're doing.
Another fast break again on the left-hand
spot.
side.
Little Sega juke and a
Just
kick save.
Right foot in the air, knocking it away.
All right.
Awesome save right there. Again, you said it could be 16-18 right here. And I always say in a 2-minute penalty, can we win this 2-minute penalty up 2?
That's right.
I love to win it up 2. That always makes me feel good. We're going to get about 2 possessions in that 2-minute penalty. Can we convert on both of them? We got an extra man. We got to be able to convert.
Right. And
right now, NYC, did they get 1 in this 2-minute penalty, or are they 0 for 3 on their shots?
I believe they're 0 for. Actually, we got 1 goal from Adam Abdelmoussan.
Okay.
But that is 1. And that's not going to do it if you're trying to get back in this game against this team at this level with 18 minutes to go, 18 and a half minutes
and
to
with
go.
that, the 2-minute penalty is over, and it's 6-on-6 again. Calheat running their offense. Drew Donlin with the rebound. NYC's got to play defense again. It's going to be tough. That was a hard possession right there. Contact at 12 meters.
Shimmy, shimmy, y'all.
Again,
Shimmy,
that
yam,
is his
shimmy,
move.
yay.
Elo loves that left to right. He hits with both feet on the ground. How many steps is that?
When you land with both feet, that's the
Zero steps. That is 0 steps. So he catches the ball in the air, lands with both feet on the ground. He's still got 3 full steps after the shimmy. That's about 6 moves you got to handle before he's even done one.
Pretty much. Ooh. That shot was left a little bit to be desired there. Not the toughest save that Yvonne has ever made in his life. And New York on the counter. Benny sets up, gets everybody organized. They're going to play a little bit deeper. It seems like they're getting inside the defensive range, where a simple step out and a deflection are quite likely. So you want to spread out just a little bit. A little ball fake, a little head and shoulder fake. A foul is drawn.
And you saw Adam, number 24, now looking for those jersey tugs again.
Right.
There's a way you can jersey tug. I've seen it. It's been done to me. I've done it to other people before. There's a way you can jersey tug. It's when you lose control of the jersey tug that the referees are going to start to say, that's too much. But right there, they felt like it was under control just enough. 17
minutes remaining. Extra pass. And it, ooh.
Nice sit and spin, but Lucas sits on top of that shot and says
no.
no.
We're going to call that a Shapira save.
Okay.
As the post makes the save. Shouts out Ben.
Ben Shapira, goalie for UNC Carolina team handball in the early 2010s.
Good foul. Everything played in front of the defense, so no penalties. The throw-in should be closest to the spot where the foul occurred on the 9-meter line. I do not have the rule book in front of me, but that's pretty much what it would say. Good attack, nice breakthrough. No goal. No goal is called. 2 minutes, assessed to New York City's number 3, Oleg Zotoy, for arms extended. As we look, he kind of hipped him out, it looked like almost. I gave him a little bit of a hip check. That's also obviously dangerous play when a player is already in the air. And a penalty shot.
Eloy's laughing as he comes up there. He was saying, I already did this once. He wanted the goal to count when he threw it in off the original 2-minute call. Fake.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, my God.
Now, we talked about those straight shots. There's a little curve on that shot.
Man. Yeah, man. Threw him the cheese ball. Threw him that nice one.
No, that's not going to be. That's not going to be anything.
Not the shot you're going to want.
Down by 5, quick shot.
After you've just given up a goal. Yeah, you want to kind of, if the best way to respond to a goal is with a goal, and if you can't get a goal, get a good quality offensive possession. That time, New York left a little bit lacking in that department as we crawl towards halfway in this second half.
You'll start to see Calheat slow it down just like you see right here. Not every possession, but every once in a while as Slave lobs it to the concession stand side over here, the apple deck.
I guess he thought Zeus was still in because that guy could probably go get it.
Okay, he's up here in the stands with us, but I don't know if Slavi was actually trying to throw it to him. Maybe he just saw a glimpse of him at the side of his alley-oop.
15-19 is the score as we creep towards 15 minutes. That last goal was scored by number 11, Abubakar Togba, and that gives him 3 on the night. Nice pass. Good extra no-look. No foul called, and New York City looks to press. Here's Pierre-Yves Pordet. And a travel is called. That's frustrating, right? Pierre, in this situation, again, you've got to take advantage. You got to bring numbers forward, and there was nobody there in support. So when Pierre got stopped, there was nobody there to help. He took an extra step, and a turnover was called.
Well, you see, Pierre's been on the bench for a little while, came in with some fresh legs, but the thing is the other 5 guys on the court have been out there for a while, so when he ran off, he was the only one running.
Big goal
scored. Around was by himself.
Drew Donlin has 4 all in this second half.
Drew Donlin hobbling off over there on the sideline. Lucas Inglet back in.
14 minutes and a smattering of seconds remaining. 20-15 is the score. Calheat with a 5-goal advantage. New York pressing from the left side.
NYC moving pretty slow right here, left to right.
That's right.
Again, doesn't look like they have a lot set up.
The breakthrough, a deflection, and a goal.
So however we can get it, we'll get it. That hit about 2 defenders and an offensive player before it was able to creep past Lucas right there on that shot.
Goal scored by number 30, Rafael Santos.
And you can't trade goal. Lucas Engler comes right back and gets it right back.
Back like he left something. All right, Luka Engler with a big goal there. New York City attacking. Adam, ooh, shimmy. Ball fake.
Big spin on that rebound.
$1,000 move, but a 48-cent shot. You're going to want to place that in the corner against Helkoga. Ooh, that's an attack to the face. That should be a 2-minute.
Well, the last time we saw Soren Mueller out there, he was walking off the court because somebody hit him in the head, and now the referee says, you, sir, are guilty of hitting somebody in the head, and you can go take another break. 2 minutes for Soren right there. We'll see it on the replay.
You see the attack? He got right in his face, you know, when he made the attack. Here's New York City getting in yet another man advantage. Can they take advantage? Penalty shot is called.
We'll see what the referee signifies right here. Right now, just a 7-minute penalty.
Just a 7-meter penalty. No, player down. All right, here's the action. Broke through, but, you know, even when he had the breakthrough, he didn't get a clear scoring opportunity off of it, which yields a 7. It's to be taken by Adam.
Ooh, and another penalty save for Lucas. Coming up big.
Man, that's massive. That is massive. He's had about 3 or 4 saves just in the past maybe 7 minutes that literally have tilted what this game is.
He is absolutely the difference between a 5 or 6 goal game and a 2 or 3 goal game right now. And again, what that does is, you talked about it last night, it sucks the psychological factor out of it for NYC. They're like, how are we going to make it up? We've only been able to score 16 in the last 50 minutes. We need 5 in the next 10 now just to tie.
That's right.
And again, this back and forth right here is not going to do it. You see Eloy attacking.
That is a 2-minute for flopping. Simulation is the call.
Wow, first time we've seen that this weekend.
Shouts out to everyone who cheers for the Blue Devils and Duke.
The Blue Devils of Duke. That would be what we call a flop.
Because I'm telling you, as soon as they start calling that in college, Duke is going to have some problems. That said, Adam has to sit for the next 2 minutes.
Good luck, John Shire.
Lee Melchione, where you at? Nice pass. Slave
wants one. He's not able to get it. Ivan took one a little bit low. He needs a break.
Goalie ball is the call? No.
He's able to pick it up and get it back out. He's going to take a little break and catch his wind.
Yeah, Ivan took a lick.
Had his wind knocked out of him. Had something knocked out of him. Defense, I hope he's ready because Lucas is coming on the fast break.
2 on 0.
Lucas to Theo and Lucas back. Boom, top right. 6-goal game now with 11 minutes to go. Calheat starting to celebrate a little bit more on the sideline. There's still a lot of time to go. We'll see if NYC is able to pick up the energy. That's what they're going to need right here is energy.
Luka Engler has cashed his 3rd of the contest. Sorry, his 4th of the contest.
It is so great to see handball again. When was the last time you saw this level of handball live?
Live?
Live. In person, sitting on the bench.
I mean, maybe 2018 for me. It's been a long time, as the great Timberland once said.
Let's see. 2018, you moved out here to California in 2019.
That's right.
You got Beanie up top at center back position, trying to direct the offense, but again, he's directing the offense into a wall right now.
It sure is. It's off the foot.
Off the foot of Calheat again. Nothing intentional right here. Lucas Engler gives the referee a thumbs up and say, I know it was me. We didn't mean it. Let's reset it.
I mean, you saw New York, as that ball went to their bench, they got it right back in. You know, you want to get reset quickly. Pierre.
Nice shot from the left wing from Pierre.
Cordet.
Begging for his team to get some energy right here.
Great goal for that young man. Don't be fooled. He's young in the face.
I was going to say young is certainly relative. Young is relative. It just depends on where you are on the scale of things.
Great save once
again. But
he
is taking off right here in the left wing, and he wants it. He's got it.
Great touch.
He's got some fresh legs right
here.
Hey,
there it is. That's a great attack.
And he is saying, come on, team. I'll run it again.
Well, I tell you, he put that Drew Brees to it, didn't he? Just out of the reach of Luka Engler, who looked like he had a pretty good angle.
All right,
no pun intended, on that play.
Now he is back on defense. Let's see what they're able to do on defense. Give him another breakout here. See if we can get him 3 in a row.
That's right. You know, they swapped out their left wing. They put Pierre Eves in, and, you know, he's really reaping dividends for them.
Calheat taking their time throwing it around, trying to set up their offense for Eloy on the left side. He's pushed and still gets it in.
No goal. No goal. Goal disallowed. A penalty shot is called.
Interesting. A lot of people in here are feeling like that should have been a goal, but they're just going to award a 7-meter penalty instead.
Here's a replay. And there's the attack. You see it building to the left. The defender was inside. I believe that was the call.
Normally you'd see continuation right there. He went up for the shot legally, took the shot legally. Granted, shortly after the whistle, but the whistle had nothing to do with what happened before that, but now he's going to try to pick it back up on the penalty strike.
Eloy!
And he gets it. 2 hard pump fakes right there before he finally took the shot on the left-hand side. NYC coming down now, down 5.
Eloy very quietly, deeply in his bag, like he's looking for that last French fry or the extra ketchup packet. He's got 7 on the day after having 9 last night to pace the San Francisco Calheat.
Eloy, the top scorer tonight, with, again, Zued going out early in that first half. We expected to see a lot out of both of those guys, and now turning into a short night for Zued, and now Eloy's taking over the slack for sure now.
Great hang, great find, great finish. Number 25.
And Calheat is right back down and pushing. They're going to say if NYC wants to push, we can push too.
Foul called. Common foul call.
Now, this is what we saw more of Calheat in the first half. Now, it's a 4-goal game all of a sudden. You know, it's been 6, 7 goals at times. Now it's 4 goals now. SF Calheat's trying to push it a little bit more, put a little bit more pressure on NYC to not only push it on the offensive side, but then sprint back on the defensive side too.
Right. Really quick note, the last goal scored by New York City was scored by Lucas de Lima.
To the bank. To the bank. Brazilian from NYC.
Off the woodwork. Shapira save indeed. Shouts out to all my goalkeeper friends, Brian Cothorn, all my Carolina ladies. Nice pass, Benny. Jeez.
And NYC now bringing it to within 3 with 7 minutes. This is a different game. You kept saying that 3-goal mark. We'll see what happens.
It feels
Again,
different.
Can NYC get another stop?
A lot of the
Theo
attack.
from the left wing says, no, you cannot stop. Because, again, he is cooking on the left wing. NYC up, down 4 now.
Theo with his 5th goal of the contest.
Woo. Oh, my goodness. We're going to call that a foul. Not a blocking, not a charge.
Not a flop. I mean, he took that full in the chest. I could kind of hear that here. All right, we got a torn jersey. Another one.
Another one. DJ.
We the best music, but not the best tailors, apparently. Well, we got to get another one.
All right, another circle right now with Soren Mueller back in.
Run down to Walmart, get you some iron-ons. I don't know.
NYC still having trouble getting through that Calheat defense. Most of their offense have either come from fast breaks or from the penalty stripe today. Occasionally they've been able to get some stick. It is 3-on-0 right here. Theo with the fast break.
Oh,
wow. By Ivan. Saved by Ivan right here. And turned over almost. Not quite.
Well, let's bookmark that right around the 6-minute mark. You know, that was a massive opportunity for Calheat to possibly put this game kind of way out of reach.
Ooh. Strong sidearm shot right there. Push.
Goalie
but
ball.
No, it's going to be a goalie
They
ball.
said the pivot was inside when he retrieved it. Number 3, Oleg Zotoy.
Calheat giving a little bit of faux fast break opportunity right there. Quickly pulling out once they get around 15 meters.
Body blows. Get those heavy legs. You know, create those heavy legs.
Just scare them. Just like you literally hear the footsteps of Calheat running down, and you see NYC just turning like running. Like, we got to get back. We got to get back. They're like, oh, we just wanted you to sprint it out. Now we'll all walk it back down. We'll do it again.
All right, watching that stamina bar drop a little bit like any good video gamer.
I see a couple of those NYC guys around about 72 right now. Around 72 left with about 5 minutes to go. We'll see if they're able to hold on.
Big move. Steps called.
Passive playing.
Passive is on. Common foul.
Calheat trying to work the clock a little bit. The referee's not letting that happen, calling the pass of play. We get about 4 passes right here off of this 9-meter throw. Oof. Lot of contact. And they are saying that the defense was inside of 6 meters right there. And there's going to be a penalty shot for Calheat. Eloy walking up to the 7-meter stripe again, trying to connect with his 8th goal of the night.
Here's a replay. Action coming from the right to the left. Attack in.
Definitely inside of 6 meters right there. NYC is asking for a charge as if to say the contact happened outside of 6 and then kind of push the defense inside. But the referee's saying the defense was inside of 6 meters, and Eloy converts once again on the penalty shot. Now in a 5-goal game again for Calheat up on NYC. And a turnover now. And a turnover now.
This is where you see the game.
Calheat still putting the pressure on Theo with another fast break and another goal. 6-goal game now. Calheat jogging back, feeling like they've got this tournament, this round-robin Super Globe in their pocket. Ready to book a flight to Switzerland for a training camp and then on the way to Saudi Arabia.
With 3 minutes and 53 seconds remaining, San Francisco Calheat looking to punch its ticket to the Middle East. 26-20 is the score. Here's a couple of highlights. Here's Theo on the last one. It's almost the equivalent of dunking on somebody.
Still got his fist pumped. Excited about these goals.
That's right. So here in the last bit, some things that we're going to be looking for. You know, Calheat has the lead, so we're probably going to look to see them slow the game down a lot, take some air out of the ball as the common term is, but really slow the game down, milk the clock, you know, and execute. And for New York City, you know, do you think that they would really kind of go into a heavier pressure situation?
I think they would. Whether they can or rather do it effectively enough.
Right.
I don't know that they can do it effectively enough with 3 minutes and 53 seconds to go to really make a game out of this, but they got to try.
Yeah.
Now, they got to try. They can't continue to run back and run 6 flat. Calheat's going to go in and throw at least 8 or 10 passes back-to-back, try to get a foul, waste some more time.
Right.
So NYC is going to have to put some pressure on, but right now the pressure's got to start with them on offense to make a good throw. They call the timeout right here. Let's see what they do coming out of that.
All right. They're going to have to play a little bit quick.
Very quick. Not a lot of fancy action, but Calheat still pushing it. They're going to make it a 7-goal game here.
And they do. Goal scored by number 35, Paul Asfold.
And NYC not able to put any pressure on that fast break again. They've seen a lot of 3-on-none fast break opportunities for the last 8 minutes or so. Body blows. Again, earlier we saw NYC sprinting back on defense on some of those fast break opportunities. Now you're seeing 3-on shirts
3 on
and a
2,
red shirt.
4 on 2, 2 on none. Yeah, we've seen a lot of those here recently. And again, what happens a lot of times, almost like basketball, if your guards, your backcourt players are inside more, they're going to have a hell of a time trying to get all the way back, especially against some of these younger, quicker legs from San Francisco Calheat.
And another
steal,
turnover.
another break with nobody to challenge.
Yvonne able to get a fingertip on it, but again, Theo Holtzcomb cooking down the left wing side on those fast break opportunities. Now an 8-goal game. And again, the SF Calheat organizers starting to clap, stomp, cheer. They're excited that their team is possibly on the way to Saudi Arabia with just 2.5 minutes left in the Super Globe qualifier.
Right. You want to get the ball out of the net here. You don't want to just shoot the ball. Get the ball, get it out, get in. And there they are. All right. Are these the shots that you want to take?
They are desperate to get anything.
That's true. No, but even in desperation, you still want to have some nutrition, right? If I'm walking in the desert and find a Snickers, I'll be happy. But a steak would be a lot better.
About 1:45 to go right here. See what Calheat does. They're taking their time, again, moving it around. You see Beanie denying the pass. May have thought there was a foot right there.
I think they called the defender stepping inside, or it hit his foot. One of the two. It's a very late call.
It was very, very late. Now I thought it bounced off his calf, and it's anything below the knee.
Correct.
Below the knee. So it kind of She tried to nutmeg him on the pass.
Right.
And what happened was when that ball hit the ground, he didn't quite hit that 5-hole, and he hit his calf, and the referee said, replay it.
1:20 left in the contest. 8-goal game. San Francisco Calheat looking to take. Oh, goodness. He just got stuck in the chest.
A lot of Calheat guys on the floor right here.
Two guys just got blasted. Lord, have mercy. It was like right thumbstick city.
My goodness, they don't even allow truck sticks anymore in the real life NFL.
The truck stick.
That was one right here.
Vlado, whew.
Goodness, Slavic taking it right to the chest.
Wood. Absolutely laid the wood. How do you hit one guy and two people fall out? That's that's power, son. Somebody should have picked him up as a linebacker. Panthers, are you listening?
Oh, my goodness. Panthers need a lot. Go Broncos.
Panthers could use a couple of these arms that are out here, but that's neither here nor there. Shouts out to the Bengals for being terrible.
Drew Donlin throwing it back into Soren right here. Got 2 circles on the play. Soren's going to stay in the middle before he runs back into his second circle position now. Eloy going to come hard on the right side, but Slavic sends it back left. What a play right there. Everybody,
Drew
including
Donlin.
myself, looking at Eloy Rubio screaming down the middle. Slavic says, nah, I'm going to pass it back to Drew. Drew with a nice touch pass. Back to Theo on the left wing.
Drew actually literally acting like a pivot, catching the ball and continuing the movement, not stopping the play at all. As 40 seconds are on the clock, San Francisco Calheat's support staff can feel it. The moment is nigh. As our coach at Carolina, Doc Silva, would say, you play for your best position and try to salt the clock as best as you can. And if you're down, try to get your best result. Good goal scored there by number 23, Bini Mustafa.
21 seconds left.
29 is our score.
Again, we're going to see a big celebration from these Calheat guys and a lot of their supporters. Great game. NYC really just didn't have the stamina in the end. Theo still looking for one more in the middle. They're going to salt it away.
And there it is, folks. 29-21 is your final. San Francisco Calheat secured their way to the Super Globe. They have secured their trip to the Super Globe. Excitement for their team.
Awesome game for Calheat right here. Everybody in that huddle, excited, looking forward to a trip to Saudi Arabia to represent the United States in the club tournament internationally via the IHF. What an exciting opportunity for the Calheat guys.
You know, they're representing not only the United States, they're representing North America, and only, again, the second team to qualify for the Super Globe from North America. A spirited effort by New York City. Looked like they just were missing a little bit of chutzpah, whatever you call it. There's just something wasn't there. When they did get it locked in, it was almost a little bit too late. And San Francisco Calheat, again, after all those body blows early, really wore out New York City at the end. And were able to pull away. A 4-goal game became a 6-goal game. And the final result, 29-21, as long as my math is correct, it was an 8-point game. The San Francisco Calheat squad was paced in part by 2 gentlemen. Unofficially, Theodore Skogsholm with 7 goals, Eloy Rubio with 8. Absolutely outstanding efforts by them. Leading scores for New York City Team Handball, Pavel Zwika, who was the penalty shot specialist. He comes away unofficially with 5 goals. 4 goals. Antoine Notius with 5 goals. And it was a heck of a contest. Any final thoughts on it, Scott?
It was a very exciting contest. Calheat certainly has separated themselves between these 2 clubs on this particular day. They came out strong, was able to keep the tempo up throughout all 50 minutes of the game. By the time it got down to the last 10, they were able to slow it down to the NYC pace because they had expanded that lead, and that NYC pace at that point favored them. So really great strategy from SF Calheat tonight. They did it. They've qualified for the Super Globe. We'll have one more game tomorrow night, more like a consolation game between NYC and the Ministros. Still an important game for that club as well. Want to come out of this Super Globe qualifier with at least one win. Both of these teams got a lot of pride. I'm excited to come back here and do it one more time tomorrow night.
Congratulations to the San Francisco Calheat for a great win. Great performance by New York City as well. We'll look to see what they do tomorrow night against Club Ministros de Monterrey tomorrow evening at 7:30. So for Anthony Scott Knox, we would like to thank Luca and Kevin once again for putting together an outstanding feature for you guys so that you could watch this at home. I am Miles Bacon, live here from Centerville Junior High School in Fremont, California, and the San Francisco Bay. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. We'll catch you all tomorrow evening, 7:30 Pacific time and 10:30 on the East.